Hello, welcome to ENG 101, Critical Thinking and Academic Writing. The purpose of this video is to highlight some areas here on our D2L page that you will need to be aware of and know how to access in order to be successful in this course. Since we're here, let's start with the home page. There are some key things here that we want to focus on. The first thing is the announcements. The announcements are the main form of communication between you and I. It will lay out what you need to do each week, what you need to read, what assignments you need to do, with links to videos that show you how to do the assignments, so on and so forth. You are responsible for all the information within the announcement, as well as the links. So if you see any blue text, make sure you click it and view or read the material that it's linked to. All right. The next item on the homepage I want to bring your attention to is the calendar. I have inserted all of the due dates for the assignments into the calendar. So you have the full view as of now. There's a few things here on the calendar I want to draw your attention to. You'll see the words due, available, and while it's not shown here just yet, availability ends underneath e-assignments. Due reflects the time and date of the assignment is due. Available shows the time and date that the assignment or item becomes available for you to read. And then availability ends shows the date and time that you are no longer allowed to submit the assignment. All right, well, that is the calendar. Moving on here, we're going to look at the toolbar here. So content is where a majority of the information that you are going to need is there. However, we're going to focus on a few other things before we get there. The first thing here is tools. So say you've missed a few weeks for whatever reason and you want to come back and get caught up. You want to go to announcements under tools and you can read all of the information that you needed during those weeks that you were away and what you need to do to get things turned around, or at least what you need to do to ask me to get caught up. The other thing under tool here is the class list, which shows not only a way to email me, but your fellow classmates if you wanted to start a study group or something like that. The next item here I want to show you is grades. So class progress shows you where you're projected to land at the end of the course from the A to F grading scale, and shows you, what you need to do to kind of bump it up. Grades will show you the results of your assignments and where you land on each assignment from the A to F scale. Alright, so that's tools and grades. Now we're going to head over to content. Alright, so this is where all of the assignments can be found as well as the instructional materials. Let's first start with getting started. So getting started includes instructional information, which has my email, the best way to contact me, and when we do Zoom meetings. There is the syllabus, the overview of the units that break down the assignments by points. And the link to the Del Tech bookstore where you can get our textbook. And there's the English department policies. Let's take a look at that because the big thing here is the late policy. The late policy states that you have 48 hours to submit an assignment, and with each 24 hours that it's late, you will be docked points. So let's say an assignment is due at 8 p.m. on Friday. At 801, it drops to an 85%, which that means the highest grade you can get is an 85 on the assignment, which is a B. And then it drops to a C in that second 48 hours. So at 801 on Saturday night, it drops to 70%. And then after that, 48 hours, it's 0. Assignments may be completed up to a week late for a highest possible 50% at the discretion of the instructor, which means if you can provide me with documentation, such as a doctor's note, court papers, things like that. If you have not warned me ahead of time, if you warn ahead of time that you will not be able to make this certain assignment, then that's a different story. But if you're coming to me a week later after the assignment was due to now tell me, I'm going to definitely need that documentation. All right, and then that and the revision information will be discussed when we get to the essays. All right. There's also academic honesty and plagiarism policy. The biggest thing is that if you're taking this course before, do not submit the same old assignments. There's a reason why you didn't pass the first time, so let's try fresh new work. And maybe even choosing different tactics, or not tactics, but like different prompts to write, to cover and everything like that. Papers can't be submitted for more than one class with the permission of both teachers. So if we have something that kind of covers same issues, you're going to have to discuss it with not only me, but your other class about submitting it twice. All right. So that's that. Let's go back to the table of contents. There is a weekly instruction recordings under there where I will post videos about the assignments and the things you need to do each week, so you can have both visual and written instructions for all the various learners we have in this course. The other important thing here is the calendar, which has all the due dates and times. Make sure that you're reading through that and putting all the due dates into your calendar on your phone or in your planner or whatever you have, in order to make sure that you're never missing a due date. Below all of this preliminary information, we have the units where all the assignments are, their resources to help you learn the materials in many different ways, from readings, PowerPoints, to videos. Then there's the assignments. There's always assignment instructions, as well as the assignments itself. And due dates are always there for you as well. Each unit has similar setups in their design on D2L, even though the assignments themselves evolve and change, and we'll discuss those more as we get to each unit. But all that's there for you. The final blog is the part of Unit 4, but it's the last assignment. Then down here we have the additional resources, Smart Thinking, which is an online writing tool for you to use that's free. And then there's the Online Writing Center, where you can make an appointment to meet with a person over Zoom or face-to-face at one of the campuses. All right, and that is how to navigate D2L. For those who are not sure about it now after watching this video, don't worry about it. There will be more additional video aids and links to help you navigate this more efficiently. D2L is now used across all platforms, and it's really easy to use. Just take this course to get more comfortable with it. All right, enjoy the rest of your day.